All right, so welcome back here on AdobeLive.com, and I'm here with Jing Zhang.
Hi,
how are
everyone.
you?
Oh,
Welcome.
Great. Thanks
all the
for
way from
inviting.
London, right? Yeah.
Yes, not that far actually.
Not that far. Okay.
2 hours away.
Yes, but it's still across the channel.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to Adobe Live. This is, of course, the night shift. We call it the night shift because here in Paris, where we're streaming from, it's 10 p.m. and we're going to be streaming from 10 p.m. to midnight for the next 2 hours.
This is the shift.
Yeah, right. And this is basically the last stream for today. This is day one of our graphic design stream here live on AdobeLive.com. And we have 2 more days coming, so tomorrow and on Thursday. So for those of you who are watching this stream on YouTube or any other source, please come on over to AdobeLive.com because this is where you get the full experience. That's where you can chat with us. That's where we can interact with you directly. That's also where you find the schedule for the coming days. So for example, if I go to the schedule, I see that tomorrow we're going to be starting with Gordon Reed again, and then with Kristina Pagnotta and Julia for the second stream, and then Marteen is gonna be back. We just finished with Marteen, and of course Jing Zhang is gonna be back tomorrow as well. So
Hey.
Adobe Live. Pardon? Oh, and okay, and Michael will be back too. He's just leaving the building and will be back in just a second. That's also where we have a contest. And on AdobeLive.com, there is a contest tab. And there's also a button down below on the right that says, get the template. And basically what we've done there is prepare a template for you. It's a very bare bones template. It's got some graphic elements on it. And what we need you to do here in the chat is to actually take that template, open it in Illustrator, read the rules that we've set for this contest. And basically what we want you to do is to design on that template, to give it your personal flair, to choose your own fonts, to choose your own colors, and make this this invitation. It's actually an invitation for some camp that's actually happening apparently at my place. It says at Rufus's. So redesign the template, and then what we need you to do is to post that template to Twitter or Instagram using the Adobe Live hashtag. All right, and then we will be selecting 30 winners.
Wow.
30 on Friday, and Michael Shays, M Shays on Twitter, will actually announce the winners on Friday. And we have the first 10 winners will get a 1-year subscription to Creative Cloud.
Nice.
Plus a whole bunch of Adobe stock credits. So that's added value. The other 10 winners will get a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription, and the other 10 winners will get a print from one of the artworks that is being produced here during the Adobe Live stream during these 3 days. And just to remind you, this is day one. We have 2 more days of these wonderful streams coming up.
Lots
and then
of goodies.
What?
Lots of goodies.
Lots of goodies, lots of goodies. And we'll also be giving out, just because when we feel like it, we'll be giving out a Creative Cloud subscription. Yes. And many of you ask us always, oh, can I watch this later? Oh, I missed the earlier ones from today. Well, yes, there's actually a tab on AdobeLive.com that says replays. And this is where you can get access to all of the things that we've been recording during the day today. So there's Gordon, there's Kristina and Julia, there's Marteen already, and when we finish here at midnight, there will also be Jing's stream. All right, so the replays are there on AdobeLive.com. And one last thing before we begin. I talk so much. One last thing before we begin. There's also a button to subscribe to the Adobe Creative Cloud YouTube channel. And basically, this will enable you also to maybe hit the little bell icon on the YouTube channel to be alerted whenever we go live here on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel. So this is a good way to know when we are live and when you can come and interact with us. Plus, one last thing, I promise. If you are subscribed to the Creative Cloud YouTube channel, you have 5 times more chances to win in our giveaways, all right? Because our automated system called Nightbot is actually looking for people who are subscribed to the channel and give those people 5 times more chances than people who are not subscribed. So, over to you, Jing.
Yeah.
And let's start with your, let me see, this is your screen, and let's go over to your screen, and let's start with a short presentation of you. And hello to everyone in the chat.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, live those infographics in the back. Oh, we had the big info. Let me just go back here for a second so you can see it. Did you notice we have a big infographic here behind us?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, like we can go like and point to things like yes and yes. Okay.
That is.
It's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. All right. So let's go here, back to your screen, and let's start with your amazing website. I mean, I've looked at it before. It's just mind blowing.
Thank you, Rufus.
If I had some sort of a, maybe we should have some sort of a After Effects thing that just mind blowing stuff, you know, like.
So this is my website. So I will just run through very quickly a preview of my website, just all the work put together. So I'll just give you a quick idea, and then I'll go into details on my Behance page later on. So you can see it very quick.
That is very quick. Let me Mazaki.com.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it here in the Jing's. You continue.
Okay. So a lot of them are actually infographics. I do really like infographic because I really like organizing stuff and putting information together. And when I looked at the IKEA, the kind of a brochure when or the flat pack furniture and then put together, and the first time when I looked at it, and it just looks amazing. It's just like very simple, very informative, and also the kind of a beauty lies behind the simplicity of the information and also graphics, and everything seems to be very seamlessly done. So I kind of got fascinated about it. So I kind of start doing my own illustration, and I do use lots of isometric style as well, and people maybe know about it. So I go onto my Behance page.
In my time, a long time ago, my big infographic hero was Richard Saul Warman.
Oh.
Do you remember? Have you ever seen his work?
No, I don't. Maybe.
He was one of the pioneers of making design informational.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there is something about information is beautiful. I think sometimes I always looked at that website and then got so many things. People just design graphics and putting on the charts and graphs together, and they somehow look very beautiful. They just
David McCandless.
Yeah.
Data journalist, information designer.
Yeah,
information is beautiful.
Yeah, it's very popular. So let's check how the so this is my Behance page, and then got my latest feature project.
All right.
So I always
how many features?
Oh no, I'm always worried. Well, thanks to Adobe, because they promote my work a lot. Every time when I put my new work, I always worry that is it gonna be featured? Is it gonna be featured? And if it's not gonna,
feature stress.
I know, just so worried that it will not get featured. But the kind of now it's like I know their rules now, so it needs to be, apart from really good content, and needs to be well presented.
Yes.
And also needs to be. I do have a rule that you need to have at least 6 images or something, and it can't be just one images repeating several times. So if you put like a story, and they all need to have a common meaning, like a consistent story, and they're not like random things put together. So in this one, and I will go into my latest one, I just put together like a collection of advertising and editorial together. So this one is one of my recent work done with Deloitte, with QZ, the website, and they have several or they have an analyst to talk about how our mobility is going to work in the future. So apparently there are 4 stages. So it's going to be a nice way of presenting just pure copy. So it will be nice to have a graphics next to information. So it just capture more readers, and the people will just pay their attention to it. Also, this is for editorial as well, and this is for Time Mag, and it's about zoo in the future. So when I looked at the scribbles that the editors sent over, it was like, oh wow, what is that? And they just like lots of random things, and they just couldn't understand. So but my part of the job is trying to translate something that did not make sense to the majority of the public, and to something more easier to read and something more interesting to read. And this one,
the chat is, by the way, saying simply amazing, so cool, beautiful, detailed work.
Oh,
people are amazed. This is amazing by Ricky.
Thank you, Ricky. And then this is about the zoo that is going to be like a medium-sized zoo. So they have like circles for all the animals to run across. It's not like as big as a safari, but it's like I don't know how to say, something like a zoo, but not in the city, more like on the suburb. So again, my job is just trying to make it easy. So what I had from the editor was purely just paragraphs. So they have given me a lot of freedom and a lot of like flexibility. I really appreciate that. They always say, oh, you can do whatever you want.
Well, you know, that only happens when you have good work to show for yourself, you know, and basically people then trust you, you know, and say, oh, well, she knows what she's doing, you know, so
not all the time,
let's
but
not
a
interfere.
lot of the time.
Yes.
A lot of the time, and they do really want me to do whatever I want to do, because they will give me like very simple guideline. For example, their branding colors, and that is not to play around with, and they will just give you very simple things and paragraphs, and sometimes even just copies, and then you just use your imagination to think about what to do with it, which is what we're going to do today. We're going to come up with a concept, and then we're going to look at our briefs today to look at that concept and see what we're going to do. So the next one is actually a while ago. This one is for Samsung. It's for Toyota. It's about heroes of conservation. So they thought, the agency is Sachi, they thought it's a good idea to put together like a human. So it's something nice about human, and it's nice about personal, it's nice about it's affecting our lives. So what they are doing, like the conservation people, what they're doing is not so far off from our daily life. It's part of what we are, and then for the air that we're breathing, and for the animals that we're living with, and it has made great sense. And also I thought it's quite nice looking, putting all the element, crazy amount of work just inside the graphic. So so that's the details. And this is one of the latest one. It's also for Deloitte, and it's about future retail. I quite like the ideas of having a cutaway of a circle. They do have one of a guide is you have to use a circle. Doesn't have to be a full circle. Doesn't need to be. It can be slightly distorted as well, but needs to be symbolize what they are going to present for their cover. So in here we just have all the you can like shopping online at home, when you're at the warehouse, and also when you're checking out, and also when you are returning your product as well. So I thought it's quite nice, and then you don't really need to put in lots of information, and it's already there. It's very clear with the icons as well. And then also that's what we're going to do today as well. Well, not today.
During the 3 days, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the details. And then I'm going to show you one of this is one of the most difficult, not difficult, challenging is a better word. One of the most challenging projects I had. It actually taken about nearly a year from the beginning of the commission to sign off.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you can read it.
But how? Because of the amount of work, or because of the amount of corrections, or amount of both?
Both. Yes. Has lots and lots of attraction. So it's about the theme park Legoland in Florida. I worked with lots of people as well, and so the agency is based quite around America, so it's not just one place. I think they're based in Kansas, and also in New York as well. So I worked with both of their offices, and then there was loads of huge amount of work in it. There were lots of changes, and also they keep building new attractions. So
while you were doing the map,
so they have really,
oops, there's a new attraction there. Okay,
yes,
please update the map.
Yes. So that's the thing, they're building it faster than I draw. So which is nice, actually. They're really good clients to work with. So if you look into the details, one of the major tasks is we have to use the colors of a Lego. The colors of Lego is very bright and it's very vibrant as well. So it's just quite difficult sometimes when you put it into a map. So if you look into the previous Legoland maps, they're all like 3D and sometimes with like big heavy shadows. And then it's kind of become dated nowadays. And then because Legoland just like a bit like Disneyland's been there for like ages, so of course they will be like dated in a period of time. So what I did was just to update it and make it more informative, and it's more like the tube map, like the London tube map, and then also more like underground metro. So it's something easier to get to. And then so for example, if you're at the entrance, how you get to the Dragon's Ride, and then it should be easy. So
amazing.
Thank you. It's just like a lot of details, and then sometimes when it gets smaller, it will get lost. Yeah, and then I'll show you to the next one.
Ricky says he has the Lego pirate ship you drew, the one with the red stripes on the sails.
Oh really? Oh wow. Nice. I think one of these the recipe card, and a lot of people really like it. So it's like, this is one of the most popular projects I had, and I do have a few popular projects, and then one of them is the iPhone Open the Case, and then it's been referenced several times. Sometimes I just saw people referencing it all the time, so I was like, oh, that's nice.
I mean, 80,000 views, that's not bad, right?
I have even so the original idea, I was trying to come up with like a recipe book, but it's just so much work into it. But I do need to continue doing more recipe, because it's something I like doing personal projects, not because of it bringing more work. It's also because it's kind of a very therapeutic, very it makes you feel like after so much stress from the clients, lots of back and forth, lots of rounds of changes, and you're just like, 10 minutes of personal time of doing personal project. That is just amazing. And then I do have like lots of plans at home as well, so that's like so many things doing at home. So I
think personal projects are really, really important to maintain your sanity. Yes, definitely.
And I one of my biggest personal project, I'm still building it now. It's a little bit, I got sidetracked, I'm sorry. And it's the map. My husband and I went traveling in 2016, and then we went around the world. And then we went to lots of countries. We went to Asia, Australia, New Zealand, America, and eventually back to Europe. And then I'm going to do maps of everywhere I've been. And then this year we've been to lots of countries as well. So I got lots of updates, and I'm currently doing
and animated GIFs as well.
Yeah, because it just make it more lively.
Yes.
And so it just makes me want to go back. So, which brings me to a project of Paris. Hey. Yeah. So before I came to Paris, I came to Paris a few times before. Before I came, I did loads and loads of illustration on Paris, and today is first time I've been to Montmartre. Yeah,
beautiful.
It's like, oh, I drew that, and I drew that, and I drew that, and then it's like, I think Montmartre is the only place I drew loads of times, but I've never been.
So how was your feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great because I used to have some because of there was a lot of back and forth as well with the agency. So not doing Paris again. So so I did draw lots of Paris. So we can see this is Montmartre and Montrouge, which is in Switzerland. So this campaign is for TGV Lyria. And they are actually a Swiss company, but they're connecting between France and Switzerland. So they kind of want to encourage people to travel from both countries to visit each other's. So in Montmartre here we have is it called Sacré-Cœur? Yeah.
Yes.
And then they have the carousel. Well, my agent call it carousel.
Carousel.
So yeah, carousel. And then this is called Moulin Rouge. Is it?
Le Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge. Yes. so it just everything. It just bring back the memories. That oh my god, this is my drawing, and
today you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it today. So which is great, and I've got lots of neighborhood to check out as well. And then this is called Oberlin and Obercom. So there is a play on word with the agency. They using the kind of the rhyme at the end to make it attractive. So and this one, there's another one. It's called Uchi Clichy. It's also
Uchi in Lausanne.
Yeah. Correct. Well, well traveled. That's really nice.
I grew up there, so it's easy.
Oh.
Yes.
Cool.
I was in Uchi all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And is it the mountainous place? It's got Olympic.
Yes, it's by the lake. It's
well.
on Lac Léman.
Oh, yes.
The Lake Geneva. Sorry, shouldn't be saying Lake Geneva, but that's how people know it. It's Lac Léman. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's Uchi there? No.
No, that is Montrouge. No. Sorry, don't really know how to say it.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And yeah, so this is a fun part of it. And so I really like traveling and doing lots of attractions, doing all the live drawing as well for the cities. Which is going back to my my luggages. Oh, this is one of my one of the project I'm really proud of. It's about it's actually with a luggage company in Canada called Hayes. They're always launching collections with designer, and so for them I've done 3 airport codes, and then now I've got my own suitcase as well.
Oh,
so,
that's so cool.
Yeah, I got my own Eric Charles as well.
Oh.
So I'm just so glad I didn't get sent back to Eric Charles every time when I travel abroad. So it's got Hong Kong, it's got LAX as well. So it's quite cool, and it's even it's even got my name on. So this is mine.
Awesome.
Yeah. And this is one of the early projects, kind of got really super popular. And so it's called Imaginary Factory.
That's like 159,000 views. Yes.
Yes, nothing. Yeah. Yes, nothing. So this is one of the projects that got me lots of work from the first period of my freelancing. So it kind of paved the way how I am, what I'm doing now, and I quite like it. So I just thought that back in then nobody thought of doing anything about the iPhone, and then nobody thought of doing anything with infographics. So I just thought that putting characters inside, and then that would be quite a fun project. And then I was using, you can see I was using 3GS, iPhone 3GS as well, so which is classic now. And it's about cake as well. So like from that cake, I'm starting to think, maybe I should do more food projects and food infographics. So it's kind of a fun thing to do. And then later on, I see lots of people doing the same thing. So okay, yeah, it's quite nice, and to have to build up to open up some kind of new things for people to learn and to people to create.
Wow, I'm speechless.
I still got loads more, but yeah, let's go back to,
yeah, maybe we can look at some others like tomorrow and after tomorrow, but I think we should get started.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
So what do you have in mind for us, Jing?
Okay, I do have a brief. Actually, I just created the brief, and it's with Samsung. I've done a Samsung.
So it's a hypothetical project.
Yes, it is.
Hypothetical project for Samsung.
Yeah, indeed. Because of there are lots of I do receive a lot of briefs on smart home, because like also lots of providers, they would like to introduce their new technology about how you can control your home, not control your home, know your home, and to stay alert and stay control and stay vigilant and know about your home when you're traveling. For example, when we travel for 4 months, and I was so worried, and then like constantly looking at our neighborhood to see what's going on, and then that's the thing. So to prevent that happening, so we're gonna have lots of new technology. So Samsung is a very, very good example. So let's see, the Samsung has launched a smart home system through the Smart Things platform, or Smart Things UK startup tech company. It consists a central hub that connects wirelessly to an array of sensors and appliances throughout the home, allowing the user to control them through a mobile app. So it's actually quite simple. What you're going to think about it is just about a cutaway of a house, and we're gonna spread around the technology, and we're gonna align the information next to the technology. Oh,
Clement says, I literally just wanted to buy that suitcase. It's sold out.
Oh, really? Oh,
sold out.
Thanks. Oh, but it's nice not sold out. But I'm sorry to hear that. So this is the copy, or the copy about. First things we need to look at the copy is we need to find the keyword. The keywords is the visual object, how you're gonna illustrate them. So for example, lock and unlock your doors, and then the door locks will be the key object, which may be featured in the icons because it's one of the most important things. And the second, connected thermostats, which is also can be used in the images as well, because it's quite a visual object. And also the light bulbs, and also it mentions something about light brewing your coffee. Well, coffee machine is a visual object, and control the automated light has lots of light, and maybe electronic appliance is a very, very good one. For example, like your fridge, your washing machine, because I did read about the news about there is a property in London actually got on fire, and it was because of well, it's actually run by a restaurant, run by a guy in the restaurant, and then he put like greasy towels in the washing machine to dry, and it caught fire, and then it burned. So, which is the thing that you want to avoid.
You know that last 2 weeks ago on our stream from San Francisco, like light started burning.
Oh no!
Yes, it was all live. You know, some people here remember that. They were freaking out because if suddenly it starts raining in the studio, you know.
Oh no, that would be weird. Hope not here.
No,
Safe here.
no, it's safe here. There's no rain here. No.
Okay. So there will be lots of alerts, and then imagine your phone and having lots of alerts, and then how you're going to decide the interface. But I think the interface is already done with the app. We're going to have a new one. So in our new one, we're going to see what kind of alerts you're going to receive, and then how does it let you know what's happening in your home, and what do you do to prevent it, and then how do you set it up. So this is all the features and benefits. Okay, So I've already done the sketches.
All right, so let me just
yeah.
take this for a second here, and let me just see if I can. Spielberg, yes, that's Rufus Spielberg. I can hold it like this, yes. Okay. All right.
Oh, you can see my notebook as well.
Oh, yeah, but it's a beautiful notebook. It's got your graphics on it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I got it from is it called from Blog? The company, they sent it to me.
Okay.
So I was like, oh.
Okay.
And this is the sketch. So in here, this is the bathroom to start with, sorry. And this is the studio. So we have a cat here, and now this is a cat camera to monitor what is going on. So for a family who's got a baby, and then it can also monitor the baby. And this is the bedroom, and also I also circled what is a very, very good for the visual and what is going to be possibly in the icon. For example, this small lamp by the bed, and also this the radiator, and then also the curtain of the window, and also, well, some might want to do like a cinema room as well, and also the entrance, and it's got the video, something the camera, it's not something like CCTV, but it's more like a camera, but so you can someone buzz in and you want to check out who that is, and so this is a very good one. And also this is a coffee machine, and also you might be cooking something, for example, and then it might actually boils, and then you want to turn it off, and this is a washing machine. And also in the car, and then you have a camera to monitor the garage, see if someone comes in or not, if someone leaves, and then if someone's car is still there. So it just keeps everything in control, and then you don't really need to walk around the house, and then you can be far away to know what's going on inside the house. So it's clean. Also it's not like normally the houses are like, the layout is quite it's not all on one single level, well, not level,
floor.
Yeah, it's just a cutaway. You don't normally see everything, but in this case, yeah, in this case, it's clear this way. So when we're designing this infographic, it needs to be clean. So, and also here is gonna be what is gonna be look like the graphical kind of a looking style of hand holding a mobile app. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Very ambitious plan.
So we're gonna spend 3 days talking about it. And the first day we're gonna talk about the concept. And the second we're gonna finish the illustration. And the third day we're gonna do the infographic, the layout of the information. Oh, I see someone mention of James, but no, that's my husband. Oh, okay. Hi.
Hey, James.
Oh, you have met him in London?
Oh.
Yes, in a fabric first. Yeah. Okay, let's go into the
was it a Creative Jam? Or no, what was it?
Yeah, Creative Jam.
Ah, yes.
First one.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's just so small. The world is very small now.
Yes,
because
yes.
of the internet and Behance, everyone connect. It's nice. So in the brief, let's check out the brief. What did we say in the brief? The size is gonna be portrait. So a lot of the times, my clients do say that, oh, doesn't matter about dimension. You just, as long as it fits on something, and then it's fine. So so very rare cases they will give you very strict dimension. So we're gonna do portrait today. Maybe A4. We're gonna drag this sketch in here.
Just so everybody in the chat knows, when I met Jing earlier this afternoon, she was saying, "Oh, you're going to be doing all the talking because I don't talk a lot."
It's just natural.
Yeah, you see, it's
oversharing. Oh, I do always turn on the auto alignment, the tool, I don't know what's it called, because it's so easy. And then also my work it's very graphical, you can see. So I don't do lots of things like Chrissy. Is it the lady called Chrissy from the last time from San Francisco?
Ah, yes, yes.
She did lots of very natural, organic curves,
yes.
which I don't really do. So I have to turn it on all the time.
Like the smart guys.
Yes, the smart guys.
So there's people congratulating your husband and your husband congratulating you back.
Oh God, this is embarrassing.
Oh yes, Jan, this is indeed the night shift. Yes.
Or the graveyard shift.
No, not the graveyard shift. No, the night shift.
Okay. Oh, did I mention of the color palette?
No, you did not.
Okay, I have prepared one already, but you can see what I usually do is crazy. This is my preset. I use a Cooler.
Ah, yes, okay.
Cooler.
Color.adobe.com.
Yeah, it's very super convenient. Because I'm not like Marteen. Marteen's really good with using colors picking up from the nature, and he's really clever about it. But I'm just quite lazy actually. But I just thought the Cooler is perfect, and then it's got all the colors perfectly chosen for me, and it's really nice, and then matching really well already. So I really like it. And then also sometimes okay, let me show you actually. I was drawing the city of New Orleans. New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah,
they call it New Orleans. Yeah. So it's just really easy and quick to know how the city looks like. Yes. In color.
I did that all the time, and I think if you look for Florence, there's one created by me. Yeah.
Really? Really?
Yeah, it's either Florence or Tuscany because that's where I live.
Oh, Tuscany.
No, I think one of those is probably mine. Yeah.
This is like it. This looks like it. Yeah. And then so it's just super handy. Sometimes if you don't want to spend too much time like messing around with colors, but you don't pick the colors completely. You can just drag and drop all the colors to make your own. And then, but lots of the palette is already and the hint, the hue, and it's already the shade is already done. So it's really handy for me. So in this case, I've using the background is a Samsung brand color. So all of these is just from the others, and then you have to see how it matches. So for example, and this one might be a little bit too close, but we need something kind of like a greenery colors to just to maximize your color spectrum. So it may need to, because if we're going to use the green as a background, so it's nice for it to stand out, but not too much. Okay, let's go back to the drawing.
Piece by piece.
Yep. It's always like that. You thought that you're very slow, but once you're on it, they just move on really quickly. It's just like the gym. You thought you were doing very slow, but it builds up.
So you're expanding the strokes?
Yeah, because I don't really want a super big stroke. I want it to be a wall. So I'm gonna leave this flows onto the next one.
Adam Fox, when is Adobe live stream going to be in VR?
Whoa, that's the future. Time to think about it.
Yeah, what would be the point, Adam? You want to see what's in front of me? You want to see what's behind me? Now, what was this movie called in the 90s? Where they had this thing on their head and they could like relive people's thoughts, like, or dreams, or what was it called again? A movie, you know, and basically the story was that, you know, you could like, it's like you could like put it on your head and like relive somebody's lives or dreams or thoughts. So anyway, yeah, maybe somebody in the chat will know. That would be cool, like, you know, like to experience, you know, what's inside of Jing's head, you know, while she's drawing.
My
Yeah, probably it would explode.
So this is solid, I think.
Strange Days, that's the one I was looking for. Thank you, Atticare. Nice catch. Strange Days, yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna give it a watch.
Reminds me of a dollhouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone says that. I always love that.
Hey Carrie, get ready to work. Yes. See you tomorrow. And does Jing have an Instagram?
Oh yes.
Yes.
I've started it last year.
Let me catch that for you.
Still
it's
looking
actually,
for...
if you go on her Behance page, there's
Oh.
a link to her Instagram. Let me just copy
So you won't
paste
miss
it.
that when I was doing my streaming. I was posting that I was doing my live streaming today.
Oh,
So you won't miss that. And then just lots of random stuff. Oversharing, that's me.
oh, your husband said that at any one moment, Jing is mostly thinking about kittens, plants, or a combination of both. So that answers that one. Like if I was in your mind. Hey Camilo, how are you? Camilo from Colombia.
Hi Camilo.
Yes.
Okay, we have the main layout of the main house. Ignore the garage. So we want to put a different floor, and then we'll worry about the color later on. And today we just do this, finish this line tracing.
Shaya says, the more I look at her work, the more amazed I become. She's so talented.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Drew Looper from Seattle. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Eric, Fabia. A lot of people coming in.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Hey.
You know, this is, I think, the first night shift where I see the audience growing. Yes. So that says a lot about your talent, Jing.
Oh, thank you. I wish I could talk more, but sometimes I find it difficult to multitask when I'm doing.
Don't worry, you're doing just fine. Yes.
So let me know if I'm going too quiet. This gonna be. We're gonna zoom in now because we've done the major part, so we need to zoom in a little bit more.
Hey, Eric from Ecuador, Canada.
Hi, Eric.
Mattia Prestigiacomo. Still awake in Italy, I guess. Prestigiacomo, that sounds Italian.
Ciao.
So, Yvonne Perla, how accurate do you make your sketches? I think your sketches are pretty accurate.
Yeah, I can show. Oh, forgot to show you. Oh, this is one of the sketches from earlier behinds work.
Yes.
Yeah. So not sure if you remember that. Like this one. And sketches are always quick and it's good to get feedback on. And this one as well. So as long as it's not going too far off, I think it's usually part of the process.
Yes.
Yeah. It's so easier. Rather than sometimes you just finish your work and send it off to clients. Oh, we don't like it from the start.
Yes. Yeah.
And then and I do use a very cheated kind of on my sketches. I just do like a 3D and then I just print it off 3D and then I just sketch over it.
Okay.
Because it's easy. Because sometimes the angle is so difficult with your hand and it just not as accurate.
So basically you create the basic shape in Illustrator, for example.
Yeah,
and
for example.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then sketch over it.
For example, I can.
You know what? That's a system I use sometimes as well. And like.
Because
to make something a little bit rougher, you know, like just sketch over a printout.
Yeah, just the lines.
You can only say that because it's the night shift.
Yeah, it's the night shift. And sometimes the lines is very fine, but you just draw over it and just make it thicker. So people, it's kind of the obscure of it. So people don't see it so clear. And like this one as well, it looks like.
So Chris Bear Claw of California just said, do you use perspective lines for your sketches as guides? The perspectives are amazing. And I think we just answered that.
Yeah, yes. We just answered that. No, it's a computer.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when the clients see the finished work, well, no, not the finished, the rough process, they just thought, oh, is that it? I don't like the colors, and then please do not use this, and please add
you know
more
what?
details.
People love when you spin the pen.
Oh.
Let me just... Yeah, I noticed that too, and it's pretty incredible. Let me just...
I just couldn't stop it because have a
all right, here we go. It's like one of those things we bought today, like the fidget thing. See? Wow, this is magic. All right.
Okay.
Back to work.
Oh.
Oh, the... Oh,
Oh, Salt Lake City. I was very close to there.
Hello from the design team at ClearLink in Salt Lake City. We're watching in a conference room right now. That's awesome, Ava. Thank you. Yeah, can you post a picture? Take a picture of the conference room while you guys are watching it and post it to Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag Adobe Live. Adobe Live hashtag. That would be awesome. Thank you, Eva. And yes, that is a bamboo.
Oh.
Your tablet.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this one. I've used it for a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's a good piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have many streamers with bamboos.
Yeah.
Also the small ones.
Oh.
Yeah, the smaller ones.
The smaller one. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like because I have a big Mac at home,
mm-hmm.
and then if I use a small one, and I just cut it into two.
Yeah, because you told me today that typically you don't work on a MacBook Pro.
I know, I hunched my bag.
Yeah.
So it's so much easier on the iMac. Yes, get the iMac.
Mm-hmm. Get a big screen.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, get your broken back or hunchback. It's good for your health, and a good chair.
Oh yes, that's definitely an investment that needs to be made.
A chair.
Like a chair.
A chair and the big screen.
And the big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have the big screen and I connect my MacBook Pro to the big screen, so I have the two screens.
Yeah.
No.
Two screens.
Does that count? Is that okay?
Yeah, two screens.
Yeah. Like
a
the
bit
big
like
screen.
a broker in the stock market. But a good chair definitely helps. Okay. Oops.
Tunability says, I could watch her spin that pen all day. Well, maybe we should make an animated GIF from Jing spinning the pen.
I've learned that when I was at school, and I couldn't stop that. It was a mild level of anxiety, I think. You can see I'm just going around everywhere rather than just...
So you don't focus on a specific thing.
I know.
I'll
look at the whole picture.
You just jump from one room to the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking about the kittens and the and the flowers, right?
Yeah,
like your
and
husband says. Yeah, and your plants.
I have lots of plants. I talk to them every day.
You know, I do that too.
Do you?
Sometimes I think, if somebody sees me, they're gonna say I'm crazy, but I talk to my plants.
I talk to my plants too. Yeah, and I have a separate Instagram account.
Do you talk to your plants, Mikael?
For my plants.
Mikael doesn't have plants. Yes, he would.
I only have 1 hour. Oh, some tips on drawing furnitures. Always draw from designer furnitures. Whenever you're doing illustration for houses or for interior or even for something like this. Can I show this again?
Yes. Let me just grab the camera.
Yeah. If you're doing any interior design or anything to show about home, or even just like a flat graphic, it's always good to show like designer furniture, because it just looks much better than typical grandma granddad's furniture.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything.
So what's your inspiration for designer furniture? Do you have any specific?
I really like Eames furnitures, and I thought they're really classic. And I do have a, I do feature their design a lot in my work, and the Eames lounge chair, and I really do like the shelves as well, and also the Scandinavian kind of recliners chair, and also, for anything Scandinavian, they always have a little bit like the tip at the end, and then it's just so much nicer, and it's just a little bit detail will make your illustration look so much better. And also like this kind of a 3 legs lamp shape, and it makes you feel contemporary and modern, not so like the last century of it just something.
Do you know
fun.
Vitra?
Yeah, Vitra. Yeah.
Yeah, Vitra.
Yeah,
they have a museum as well.
Yeah, I know. I can show you. Oh, so many things show off. Sorry.
Oh, you did something for Vitra?
No, I have.
For the Vitra museum.
I've got this one.
Oh.
It's from the shelf is from Vitra.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I do like design adventures, and I just thought that maybe I should take a photo just for the photo, and then I have to buy that. And this chair is also the Eames chair as well. So a lot of them, the legs are quite like a little bit tilted. It's just so much nicer when it's tilted, and also you pay lots of good attention to the details about whatever you're designing as well. So it's not just a TV, it's not just a window. So it's just a very good detail to feature. I think my husband is talking to everyone. It's like a
yeah. He's like very chatty.
He's also creative as well, and he's an animator. So we always not argue, heated debate on things we don't really agree on, and sometimes I ask him for opinions on my work or vice versa. And sometimes we don't agree with each other's, and there will be some kind of a discussion. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have a giveaway in 2 minutes, so stay tuned.
Whoa!
Yep. Are you feeling lucky? So like I said, we have this automated system called Nightbot, and Nightbot likes people who subscribe to the Creative Cloud YouTube channel. So actually giving them 5 times more chances to win at our giveaways. Let's see. Oh, can you hear the noise of the of this? Oh, no, that's
Spinning.
Cool. People find it relaxing to hear the noise of the mouse, or
I was watching
the mouse of the spinning stylus.
I do have lots of music when I'm working.
Oh, what music do you listen to?
Oh, it's everything. It's sometimes it's retro,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it's it could be so random. Sometimes the 80s.
No?
So it's complete random. I need to have some kind of noises in the background, and a lot of times the Netflix. It feels so much easier when someone or something is playing in the background, and then you're not paying attention to, but you kind of Otherwise, it will make you feel like, oh, it's missing something. If it's just nothing, it's the nothingness.
Thinking about a question, that's why I'm so silent. I'm just trying to figure out something in the... What?
Something inside the file.
Ah. All right. That's a very good idea. So, as you all know by now, maybe some of you have joined us later time, but we do have a contest going on, an ongoing contest that will end during the evening of Thursday, and we will actually give select 30 winners of a contest that we're having. And the contest is on adobelive.com. There's a button down there that allows you to go to the contest page or to get the template directly. Basically, it's an Illustrator template that that we want you to download, and it's a pretty bare bones template. It's got a few elements. It's an invitation. It's like a poster. And what we need you to do is to redesign that with your own style, with your own fonts, with your own color schemes, to make it look the way you would want to see that poster. And we will be selecting the 30 best posters that have been created on Friday. And there will be, 10 lucky winners who will get a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription plus some Adobe stock credit, which is super cool. Another 10 winners who are going to get a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription, and another 10 winners who are going to get a printout of one of the design pieces or illustrations that are being created during this live stream here on adobelive.com. So participate, get the template, open the template, and make it your own. What I want to know is what animal is in that template.
It's not a guitar.
It's not a guitar. Good one. Yes, Evil Cerise. I also have the first version of Photoshop. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Maybe we can open it one day, but I don't want to interrupt Jing here. She's doing such great stuff so quickly.
Wow. Is it the right answer?
I don't know. What do you think?
Looks like it's the right answer.
Uh-huh. What? Well, are you using a lot of keyboard shortcuts, do you think?
Yes, I do.
Yes?
Okay, so I do the longer...
No. Just maybe just can explain what keyboard shortcuts you're using?
Yes. Sorry about that. Just now just
and
copy.
the person that Nightbot is going to pick now will win a 1-year subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud. So do you feel lucky? Do you think you have the right answer? Oh, no, it's a kitten. No, it's not a kitten. It's not a cat. It's not a tiger. I know you're just being facetious.
Okay. Oh yes, haven't saved.
Oh, somebody says you have to save?
Yeah.
Because sometimes the chat freaks out when they notice that, you know, our streamers don't save. They
don't
freak
worry,
out.
have an auto save.
Yeah, it relieves the stress.
I'm really relying on the auto save a lot.
Uh-huh. But it happens less and less frequently, right? Does it happen to you a lot?
You mean freezes?
It freezes?
No, not really. Maybe like once or twice in a year.
In a year? Oh.
So when it happens, I freaked out. Or the beach ball. Oh, the beach ball.
The beach ball. The beach ball from hell.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, Nightbot, give us a winner. Boom. Joshua D. Mugayi. Joshua, what you need to do is to give us your Twitter handle here in the chat so that Michael Shaz at mshaz on Twitter can contact you directly and give you all the information you need to claim your prize. You've just won yourself a 1-year subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud.
Whoa.
So, well done, Joshua.
Well done, Joshua.
We need your Twitter handle here. Awesome. Yay!
So I'm gonna use the corner tool here, which is super handy.
Oh, the corner tool changed everything, right?
Yeah, it just completely changed my life.
Yeah,
yes.
Right. Especially because it's so quickly to make like when you did the toilet bowl, right? That was so easy, right?
Yes.
That's just like a square and then poof.
Yeah, exactly. It just changed your life.
Oh, there you go. Joshua just put in his Twitter handle. Did you catch it? All right, Joshua, you will be contacted. I don't know. Now, you know, I'm losing my ability to speak English now.
Well, I can't
switch to French, yes.
11 o'clock. I think you're amazing already. You can speak.
Well, Zishan, I'm sorry to say that answering first has no influence on Nightbot's decision.
It happens last time, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, good for you, Jan Eric. Drobo 5D. How many terabytes is that? Oh, the cat song. All right, let's put in some cats here. You know we have a cat song.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a cat song here.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go here. Boom, cat song. Oops. And people freak out because you hear a cat, you hear like meow, meow, meow. And so people think...
Was it meow, meow, meow?
People think it's their cat. So they look around.
Oh,
and,
like babies.
Like people who have cat, yeah. Like baby noises in songs, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it my baby? No. That's right, Zishan. Thank you for reminding me. And for all my friends here in the chat who are from Germany or Germany's German-speaking countries like Switzerland or Austria, next week we will be live on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, 8 hours a day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central European time, so Germany time and Switzerland time and Austria time, and we will be streaming in German. I will have a German co-host. I will have 5 German-speaking guests. It'll be super awesome. So if you speak German and you want to see the Adobe Live in German, tune in next week. Okay, I'll be posting more information before the end of the week, and of course subscribe to the Adobe Deutschland YouTube channel and press that little icon that alerts you for any live streams that are happening there. But of course we will be streaming live here on adobelive.com as well.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Wow, 3 times 4 terabyte drives. Wow. Okay, that's 12 terabyte. Okay, that's a lot of pictures, Jan Erik. Oh, Herr Malwurf, you're at school at this time, and Evil Cerise exactly during my uni hours. Jeez, what will we do without you? But I'm sure you'll find a way. Oh, Danielle, that's interesting feedback. Let me just take a picture of that. No, it's for the German stream. Apparently the email was a little bit confusing because she thought there were 4 streams going on at the same time and you had to pick one. No. It's 4 streams, one after the other. 10 to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6.
But thanks for picking me.
No, for the German stream next week.
Oh.
Yeah, that an email was sent out, I think. Or maybe, was an email sent out for this one as well? Was an email sent out for this stream? For the current stream?
Yeah. She was specific.
Ah, okay. So Danielle, which email did you get? Can you let me know a little bit more? Thank you.
Where is it from?
I don't know.
It's from the US.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so no, basically, I don't know. All right, let's see. Yvonne Perla also got the email and thought didn't realize it was 3 days, so. What geography? I mean, what country do you live in, Danielle? And Morgan, that's how you heard of it. Okay, cool, awesome. So emails work. You guys actually read emails. That's awesome to know.
I read it too.
You read it too? You got it too?
I subscribe to Creative Cloud, and sometimes it's a percentage off discount.
Oh, okay.
So, and then because it's got most of the time it's got lots of other things as well, and just because of that discount, never really want to miss it.
So for those of you who've just joined the stream, there is a button at the lower right of the adobelive.com interface that brings you to the replay. So if you've missed any of the streams from today, or if you think you're gonna miss streams tomorrow or on Thursday, there's always the possibility to watch the replays.
Do you watch the replay?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never watched the replays because I was there. I was here live.
But the problem is, do you like to see watch yourself talking?
Yeah. So it's the USA, Michael. Thank you so much for the feedback, guys. Oh, a lot of you got the email. Perfect. Oh, thank you, Danielle, for watching. Yeah. Well, now you know. It's 3 days, and all 3 days are different. with the same people, because it's not like we're gonna finish that today, right?
No.
You're fast, but not that fast. That's right, Janet. The replays are not much fun because there's no interaction. But still, they're good to learn stuff, to see how people work. Yeah, that's right. And no chances to win. The replays, you don't win. We had that this week, no? Somebody put their postcard on Twitter with the hashtag and then asked during the weekend. Yeah, like this weekend. But it's something that we did like 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah, it was from San Francisco. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Said, oh, when will we know the winners? But no, unfortunately, that was 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So Adam is asking, we are not to edit the illustrations in the poster design. Can we make our own too? Yes, absolutely. It needs to keep the
It's to promote an Adobe camps.
yeah, it's to promote the camp.
It's the work.
Yes. Whatever it takes to promote the camp at Rufus's place.
Friday.
That's what it says. On this Friday? Okay.
This Friday.
Wow. It's going to be a lot of people. Alex is asking, I'm amazed at how this is all done by eye. Do you ever use math in your designs, Jing?
Use what?
Math.
Math.
Like, or do you go
How?
like math meaning like counting stuff, maybe using grids or
Coding.
no.
No.
Just like mathematically calculating the position of objects.
Oh wow,
and-
no.
It's all by eye.
Yeah. The amazing thing about computers, it helps us calculate all the stuff for us. So we just use the eyes.
Yes, Herr Maulwurf. Ich werde im deutschen Stream sein. Zusammen mit Rebecca Strauß. Und 5 wunderbare Gäste. And that was it. Okay, that was just the pitch for next week's stream in German.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
That's the only phrase I know.
So are there any sites with good scratches for improving Illustrator skills? I don't know. I don't understand the word scratches, but it doesn't matter. But to improve your Illustrator skills, yes, of course, there is like a gazillion videos on YouTube. There's also courses. But I think to master the pen tool, right, and the shapes in Illustrator is really a matter of practice. Right? Practice. Do you think so too?
Yeah, I think so. And it's good to know about all the shortcuts as well, because most of the time we're dealing with tablets, and then the keyboard is a little bit far. Like you don't really want to go to like the toolbar a lot. So the first thing I would do is actually memorize all the shortcuts. So it helps a lot. And then I think people using After Effects use most of the shortcut. They just type most of the time. Just type.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Fabitalism. My native language is actually French. I count in French in my head, so I guess the language you count in, that's the language. That's supposed to be your mother tongue. The language you count in.
The language I count in.
Like the language I count in is French.
Okay.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
So I guess that's That's
because
my
I
mother
count
tongue.
in Cantonese.
Yes.
Yeah, but I just think that because in English, some words is actually 7. Like for example, it's 2 syllables, and but in Chinese or in Cantonese, everything is just 1 single digit.
Okay.
So it's just so easy to
Easier to
memorize.
count. Okay.
But most of the time, I do have like 2 ways of memorizing things. So yeah, that's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
Can you speak German?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you
Dankeschön.
can speak Italian.
Italian, German,
Oh.
French, English.
A lot of Europeans are multilingual. It's really nice. But back in London, most people can only speak English.
So Yalt says sketches are before the briefing. True? No. I think sketches must be after the briefing. Because otherwise, what would you sketch? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Eva Chow says she counts in Cantonese too. Yeah. Eva Chow. You know Eva?
Ever?
No.
No. Sorry. Nice to meet you, Eva.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone is showing off. They know
Yeah.
lots of languages. Have you watched TV drama called Orphan Black?
No, no.
The all the roles is starred by one actress. She's really brilliant in all sorts of accents. She can do British,
Oh.
American, and all the European accents. It's just amazing.
That's right. Boris Stravinsky. 4 languages, 4 personalities. Completely like multiple personalities. Like when I speak German, I'm another person.
So, where did you learn your German?
Oh, home.
Home.
Yeah.
Oh. I found lots of people who live around Switzerland and Belgium. They will be able to speak lots of languages.
Yeah. I'm Swiss, so.
Are you Swiss?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, of course. You mentioned before. Wuxi,
Ushi, yes.
Wuxi.
Ushi. Everybody loves Orphan Black.
Oh really? It's one of my favorite TV drama. Just after Black Mirror.
Oh, Eva Chow is asking. First of all, she said, "I'm blushing. Thanks for the shout out." Jing, how many sketches do you do before tracing?
How many sketches? That's a good question. But some of my sketches are very rough. Some of them are just lines. They're just for myself, not for the clients. But like I showed before, the sketches, these are more of the presentable ones. And these presentables they are not really genuine. Well, they're sketches, but they're kind of cheated because I've used like tools to help me. For example, to get the lines perfect, Illustrator to just make everything align. So the clients just, wow, your sketch is already great, and then your illustration must be awesome. So, so yeah, maybe like 2 or 3. And this one is like a quick one, so you can see that without the sketches. Is it looking complete now? Almost. Missing the kitchen. We're gonna do this dining table. It's Tom Dixon style.
Oh, Tom Dixon style.
Yeah, I do like designer finishes, and then because they're just really sleek looking, it helps a lot for the illustration. So I'm using this L is for circles, doing anything circle, and M is for doing squares and rectangles. And also, if you hit Command U, and it helps you to align things, it's Smart Guide. Command U, that's the most important ones, I guess. And P is for pencil. Pen tool.
Yeah, and Eric, I can sincerely say I don't get the joke. Do you get the joke, Michael? You're mentioned in it.
Oh no.
Where's the counter? I thought you counted in French.
Let's continue working. Yeah. Michael is just shaking his head.
Yeah, we have to. Use our time out.
Oh, no, let's not time him out. Not after what happened last time.
What happened?
We timed him out.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did you check the Twitter?
Nope. Do you remember the last one you looked at, Michael?
First.
Yeah. So do you want to quickly look at two posters that have been submitted to to Adobe to Twitter using the Adobe Live hashtag? So let's quickly look. Okay, the first one is from Yvonne Perla, and she was active in the chat before.
Oh wow!
Oh yes, she's
nice color.
She actually helped us understand about the email that she got. All right. Okay, nice color combination. Yeah, like
nice
I let you.
I like the backpack and also the campsite. It's really nice and very graphical. It's very modern, and I also like the guitar as well.
Yeah, I think these are all bits and that are not that we have in the template, but that don't have any color scheme. And I think
the colors working really well together. And but the mountain the lines of the mountain can refine a little bit. Maybe just the top, because I do think that sometimes when you do lots of sharp angles, a lot of work needs to be put into it. So if you're doing anything of like sharp angles, just make it curvy, sometimes a little bit curvy, or just make the angles exactly the same. Less aggressive. Yeah, exactly, because they can irritate people's eyes a little bit. And then Dusan, another that's a darker color combination, like more nightly. It's, it all looks at night. Okay, interesting colors. But you see the elements are the same. It's just a different color scheme different and colors. Different fonts. Okay. Interesting colors. Yeah, right. Yeah, like completely different from this one, for example.
See, boom, boom. All right, awesome. Continue to send your posters to Twitter using the Adobe Live hashtag, and or if you don't have Twitter, you can do that on Instagram as well. Thank you. Let's move back
Eric's
to
got a joke.
another one. Okay, I'll check it out. But let's move back to your computer.
Okay.
The night shift poster. Yeah. Oh, so Zorro, last time I asked. No, you can continue asking. We don't ignore you. It's just that I may miss some of the chat, you know, and that can happen. So can we change the layout and exchange graphics? Yeah.
It still makes sense.
Michael? Michael says if it still makes sense, no problem. Yeah, it's still for the Adobe Camp. You can do whatever you need. So Zorro, just, you know, be creative and do whatever it takes to make the Adobe Camp poster work. A lot of duplication and
Yep, copy and paste,
copying and pasting.
Because you get to align things better when you copy and paste them on exactly the same place.
Hey Vanessa, welcome to the night shift.
Sounds like a podcast.
Yes. Danielle, I don't know if I don't think we changed the rules. It's just a clarification. Yeah, and you can submit as many as you want. So if you think that you need to change the layout, you can do that.
I'm not sure it will make a big difference.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, we're not sure it's gonna make a big difference changing the layout. But I really like the how can I say, the explorations and color schemes, like what colors are being used and also what fonts are being used. The elements are pretty clear, and it's all a matter of, you know, making it look good. That's right, Danielle. You can post as many as you want. And for those of you wondering why this is called the night shift, well, it's called the night shift because here in Paris, where we're streaming from today, it is 11:30 p.m.
Nearly midnight.
Yeah, it's a night shift. And I'm so happy to have Jing Zhang with me on the night shift, because this is going to be an incredible night shift for these 3 days. I just love the way she works, the precision. So Zora, you're saying that other designers in your office are watching the stream as well? That's cool. So more people in your office are watching the stream. Did we get a picture of the conference room with the stream? No, we didn't. No. I would love to see, you know, pictures. I mean, we got one picture here from Pavel. Let's go move over to mine and show Pavel's computer. From Pavel, who's actually watching. You see, watching the stream on one screen and doing something else on the other one.
Rockefeller Christmas.
What? Oh, that looks like I don't know. What is that? It's Photoshop. Okay. All right. Awesome.
Nice.
So, you know, people are working but still watching the night shift.
But it doesn't really feel that late because it gets dark at very late hours, like 9
Like
o'clock.
now, yeah. But
Yeah.
during the winter it was rough.
Oh yes,
Yes.
of course.
That's right, Mr. Karim. Same time in Paris as it is in South Africa, although you're 12 hours of flying away. It's about 12 hours from here to
Yeah, just going down
Johannesburg.
south,
Yeah.
down under.
That's right, young Juiceman 33. I noticed that she's doing a lot of square-shaped items first. Is that because those are easiest to do before doing the most difficult ones? No, because most shapes are based on circles, squares, you
Yeah.
know, and then
Yeah.
it's just a matter of simplifying the.
Yeah, and my work is very graphical, very lots of geometry, and it's not so much of organic. Everything is based on shapes and shapes and shapes. So it's not really. I don't really draw on this tablet. It just, for me, convenient. It just feels easier to deal with it with the pen.
Yeah, the only thing I think you drew here is the car. Right?
Yeah, I don't like doing this kind of
Yeah.
curvy shapes. It's difficult. Okay, so we have almost.
Oh, Yalta's staying for the vector cat. They want to see how you do the cat.
Oh, the cat.
We'll be doing the cat.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep, even the cat is something you can do with basic shapes.
Yep.
So how do you activate the corners? That's basically what it's called the message retracted. Well, he asked the question and retracted the message, but I'm gonna ask how to activate the corner. Oh, there you go. Asked again. Basically, it's a rounded corner tool, right?
Live corner tool, yeah.
I think it's a widget.
It's a widget, yeah, and basically it's
okay.
activated by default,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think
If you make a square, for example.
so if you go into view
Mm-hmm.
and then you can find it under this kind of section. It's called
Corner
hide,
widget.
yeah, corner widget.
Hide or show corner widget.
Yeah.
Yes.
if you're using CC, because it's only available on CC. Crazy tail.
That's weird, Adam. The Adobe Color Theme panel in Illustrator has no scroll bar since the update. That's right, it doesn't have a scroll bar, but you can still scroll it.
Oh, can hold down the space bar and then just drag it.
No, you know this Color Themes panel that you've been using before?
Color theme. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
This one?
This one.
Yeah. Basically, no, the Color Themes.
Color theme.
You know the one that has the color themes from Cooler?
Oh, this is library.
Oh, you use the libraries. Okay, but you see there's also this color themes where you can like search for color themes. And basically
okay.
they're right. The little bar is missing. So you don't have an idea of... Alright, good point. But you can still use it simply by scrolling through it.
Oh, I never used this. Nice to know.
Second year graphic designer. This is so inspirational, Julie Masbrook says.
Oh.
Awesome.
Okay, we're almost done. And then we're time to look at the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so James is asking, does the cat have a name?
He's always like that. No.
No name?
No. So this is a little bit too big, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna move the scan away now because we don't really want to see it. And then we
you
now
have all of the elements?
Yeah, the details will fill into it when we have the colors because I don't really like the big stripes. So we now think this is a little bit too big. Let's shrink it down. Oh, let's shrink it. Shrink. So in here we're gonna put the foam here. We can almost do foam in 10 minutes time.
Mm-hmm. Well, Kate Morrow, right now Jing is using a bamboo tablet from a few years back. But in her case, she doesn't paint with the tablet. She more like points and clicks. Can we say that?
Yeah.
Like point and click and...
Yeah. So I just pressed when it clicks.
And so it all depends on what you need to do with your tablet. You know, if you do a lot of photo retouching, or if you actually illustrate, if you have to paint, and pressure sensitivity is very important. You know, these are all things that I would look for in a tablet, but it all depends on what you need to do with it.
And also depends on personal habit as well. So it doesn't have to be like a fancy tablet either. It could be just, you can just use a mouse. And I know lots of really good designers who just use mouse, and it doesn't really affect.
I use only the trackpad.
Oh, that's even.
I'm pretty good at the trackpad, but that's, you know.
Yeah, it's just choice.
Because they want to be precise. What's the exact name of your tablet? Let's see.
Bamboo. It just says bamboo.
And underneath?
Underneath. Bamboo model CTH670.
All right, here you go, Fabitalism.
Wow, Wacom should have Pay me some advertising fee. But it's pretty good, and I've been using it for years, and never fail. And also, it can be wireless as well.
Oh.
Yeah, but I found that function a little bit useless. Just me. So we have a phone now, and a house.
Ah, well, Dorina, if you're using a bamboo that's so old that there's no more drivers and that it doesn't detect the pen pressure anymore in Photoshop, well, then it's time to get a new one.
But that's the thing with technology company, that you design something so good and so reliable that people don't want to update it anymore.
Oh, Janet asking, do you have any problems with the clicking part with your pen? I love my draw, but sometimes I have problems with getting it in the right spot. Do you have precision issues?
I do. Actually, I've spoken to some of your colleagues.
Of my colleagues?
In Adobe.
Oh, Adobe colleagues, okay.
Yeah, about how to decide, what to decide when do you need to rotate and when do you need to shrink. Like, for example, when it gets too close, you can't really drag it. So I did have like a discussion with them, and they said, oh, because a lot of people do find it, they need to rotate. And then, but I said, but I need to scale. So it's not a big problem, small issue. But it's nice to have that discussion. But you can see that it can turn into rotate shape quite far away, because all the elements I draw are very small. So it's not a big problem. I can just zoom in. But in terms of precision, we just use Smart Guide, because Smart Guide just align things automatically. I just snaps and that's it. Okay.
I just have a few more tweets here that I want to show you, because there's people actually. Okay. Oh wow! Advil and chocolate all in one bag. Oh come on! But I'm watching Adobe Live. All right.
Nice shift.
Yeah. Awesome beanbag rolling tray. Evil Cerise. Oh wow, 3 screens. That's like you said before.
Yeah.
It's like the
broker.
The broker, yeah. So the chat very big, very nice, very nice. Thank you, Evil. Do you have like an LED kind of lightning system there? And then this is from Danielle Mowbray. All right, you see on one side. Oh, working on the poster. Nice. While watching the Adobe live stream. Awesome, so cool, Danielle. Thank you for sharing.
Fun as well.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Very cool. And one last one here from Eva Chow. Oh wow. Oh, that's the Clearlink team watching Adobe Live. Hello. All right. So many of you, and you actually sit there and watch us. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Very cool, very cool. Let's move back to you.
Yep. So we're gonna move this color palette into our canvas, and then let me see if I can just drag it. Can I just drag it? I can't remember. Oh no, we can't drag it.
And now the color is in.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we'll coloring the illustration tomorrow, and then we'll finish the details tomorrow as well. And then the day after we'll be doing the design of it. We'll be doing the layout, also how to make the information clear, and how also making the icons as well. So yeah, that's the plan.
All right.
And then yeah.
All right. Wow. So basically, today we started with a hand-drawn sketch. Maybe we can look at it again.
Yeah.
And then started tracing the foundation of the house. Can we say like that?
Yeah. Well, building it.
And all of that based on a brief. And I think this is the key thing here, that Jing didn't start to work with just an idea, but she actually wrote down everything and gave herself a brief. And I always call the brief a box that you create for yourself, and where you can feel comfortable in it, where you have information about the scope of the project, who it is for, what it has to do. In your case, you also chose a color palette that works with it. So basically planning out everything. And the cool thing is that once you set some rules for yourself, even though we can consider this a personal project, right? Because it's not really client work. It's so much easier to actually go through the project, because if you just free designing, then it's almost like fooling around, and you would lose a lot of time. So make yourself a box, and then you can always think outside of the box if you need to.
Exactly. And then tomorrow will be, the day after tomorrow, we'll be going back to our brief. So we are going to look into our copy again, and then see what we're gonna do to make the pictures responding to the brief, just to make sure. And also there are a few points when you're tackling a brief. So the first thing is finding the keywords in the brief and highlight them. And the second is knowing that the layout, is it going to be portrait or landscape? And the third thing is there going to be a main object? How is that main object? In this case, it will be the house. Is there going to be, how do you know, how are you going to lay out the info? And then do you just pop your text on top of it, or do you have to make space for it? So that's something we need to consider in our design process as well. And also we need to design the colors, and then how it's going to complement each colors, and then not conflicting with the background, with the colors brand guiding. And then finally we'll have to keep sketching and finally get to our perfect sketches.
Yeah, I'm just posting your Behance again, because it's
thank you.
It's truly an amazing Behance portfolio that you have there, Jing, and everybody should go and see it, because there's a lot of wonderful stories that are being told there.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Maybe we can just look at the finished where we got to today. Just
yeah,
on this side. Yeah.
Okay, I need to make this one not in color, so everybody knows that what we'll be doing.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So this is what we have today. It's just the skeleton of the illustration. So that's what I call it. It's not anything fancy, but it's the most important part of it. Okay.
Jing, what can I say? I'm super excited to have you back tomorrow on the night shift.
Yeah,
we're almost done here. Just a reminder that on adobelive.com there's a button down here that says get the template, get those templates, and participate in our big competition, which will end on Thursday evening. And tomorrow we'll be back with Gordon Reed at 4 p.m. Central European Time. And if you go on adobelive.com, and if you go to add to calendar, actually all the schedule is in your own time zone, because it's an intelligent schedule. And then we have Kristina and Julia again. We have Marteen and Jing Zhang again for the night shift. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. No, not stay tuned, because now it's the end. But I'll be seeing everybody tomorrow.
Sleep tight.
Take care for now.
Thank you.
do I say next? Gordon? This one?